We don't have a cut thing, so just put your hand in front and wave it. Hi, how you doing? This is Chili Palmer. I'm here with Jessica.
Hello.
And we're just doing a little test. Actually, we're testing our video cameraman today to see if he can do a good job for us over in Miami Fashion Week.
Oh, that's great. Practice makes perfect.
And he's practicing, and you're the experiment today.
Yes, I love being the experiment.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
Why, have you been experiments before?
Yes, I have.
Really?
Yes, I've
been
an experiment. Well, you know, people like to experiment with my hair. That's gone good in bed at times.
Okay.
You know, I'm always the guinea pig.
Okay. Any tattoos you've ever experimented with?
One, and I got it over in China at an open market. Yes.
Oh, wow.
A little Asian man who couldn't speak English. It's behind my ear, though. It's hidden.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Gotta keep it away.
Good, good. Well, they say a lot of people's writing looks like Chinese too. So.
Well, my regular, English writing looks like Chinese, so it was easier for me to convert over.
So it's symbols, right?
Yes, characters.
It's right. So it's not really letters. So there's like no association between like A is this symbol and B is that symbol.
Nothing like that.
See, because I'm writing a manuscript and I use a saying in the manuscript that the Chinese symbol for opportunity is danger and...
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a great segue into you knowing what the Chinese symbol... Well, I'm pretty sure it's danger... Oh, I'm sorry. It's danger and reward or something like that.
For opportunity?
For opportunity, yeah.
See, that's kind of a big word.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to like the big words
yet. The big
words.
Yes. The 3-syllable words.
The 3-syllable words. I'm still, but almost.
Almost.
I can read a story and I can sing a song.
You can sing a song in Chinese?
Yeah.
We may ask you to sing a song.
Okay, I'll sing it.
Is it like a nursery?
No, well, I know nursery.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can sing it.
Okay. You're gonna teach us swear words too, right?
Yes. Tsaoni, my favorite.
What does that mean?
Fuck you.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. So when we go to China, when we go to Chinatown and we're trying to buy shit, and if we think the guy's ripping us off, we want to know like what to say to the guy.
Yeah, tsaoni or pianyi idian. That means a little cheaper. Because, nothing has a price in the markets. You barter.
You barter.
And then if they don't, you walk away and you say, Bieta di fang, fei chang pianyi. And that means the other place is cheaper. And then they'll usually lower it.
Oh, really? Oh, man. We're just going to pay you to hang out here and teach us all these words. Because, we're always in New York and we'll go down China. There's a bus. You know the Chinatown bus?
No.
You know? Okay.
I've never been. Well, I've been in New York once and it was for a Jets game.
Okay.
They won.
You're a big Jet fan?
No, I'm a Steelers fan.
Okay.
But I was, my dad dated Curtis Martin's mom and, used to go to games.
Oh, he dated Curtis Martin's mom?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
The concept of the shoot was the 3 chicks break into the restaurant that has all these Lamborghinis in it.
Okay.
And they get this guy who helps them steal them, but then they betray him and they tie him up and they throw him in the trunk of one of the cars and then they drive out with the Lamborghinis.
Clever.
So they're all interacting with each other. But so many times, constantly the model is supposed to be doing something with the other model, and they're looking back at me at the camera. And I'm like, stop looking at me, keep looking at you're interacting with the other model. Like at one point, not that it was like lesbian or anything like that, but like they had the guy, I can show you the pictures later too. They had the guy, like he had like the tape over his mouth and his hands were typed. And they were like playing with him, so one of them was pulling him by his hair, and the one punk rock chick, she was like licking him like on the side of his cheek now, like teasing him or whatever. But she's doing this, and she's doing this,
she's looking
back at the camera. I'm like, stop looking at me. Yeah. So it was harder, and it took us a little bit longer to do the shoot.
Because she wanted to look at you.
Well, she's not me, but the camera. And then we had
own it. She might have been looking at you.
Yeah, you never know. and then we had so many girls flake. We had girls that had plane tickets to come to Vegas, not show up for the photo shoot.
Oh wow.
And then we had local glam. So we had a combination of glamour models and fashion models.
Well, you meet a lot of interesting characters on that website.
It is. So what's your most interesting character that you've met there so far?
Well, I work with these people. We're a promotional group, and they pretty much try to set me up to sleep with people to get them music deals. Yeah.
To get them music deals?
Yeah, to get
Not even to
them.
get you a music
Not
deal.
even. There was nothing in it for me. So.
Well, see, that's, you know, the
was,
pirate in me would have walked away from that.
Oh, I did. I
Yeah.
walked away
Like,
from that.
what do I get out of this?
Yeah, they got a younger girl to
Who
do
did?
it.
Really?
Yeah.
Who would
so
be so
unfortunate.
stupid?
She thought they sold her dreams.
What did they sell her though? What
A
could you-
dream.
what kind of a dream?
That she was going to make it. And I mean, they got her.
As a whore?
I guess. And that's what she turned into. I heard she's
you
doing
heard
porn now.
She's just doing porn.
Yeah, which is sad.
Mm.
That they reeled her in and. I mean,
Well,
but she was, you know.
I dated a girl like that once too. If you ever go into the forums, you're always talking about you can't let your boyfriend ruin your career, blah, blah, blah. We don't want your boyfriend showing up to the photo shoots, blah, 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 on and on. And I always try to say, no, if you got somebody that's really special to you, or somebody that you really care about, and especially if you're a model, that probably ain't going anywhere.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, this is just something you're doing, you know, and you're making a few bucks, and, you know, if you're not going to be on the cover, you're really probably never going to be on the cover of Vogue or something like that.
Yeah.
Why ruin a chance of true love over because some guy's paying you $200 to run around in a bikini or something like that? And so I always like kind of take it from the other point of view that I think your personal relationships are probably more important.
Yeah.
And I can easily see a guy being upset with his girlfriend doing, you know, modeling when, you know, when I was dating one model, and I was always a little cautious about what things that she was taking, and sometimes she would just, you know, say, well, they're going to pay me $500. I'm like, well, do you really need $500? You're actually dating me. You don't really need any money to, you know, technically.
Yeah.
And I could see a girl, let's say your boyfriend was a fireman.
Okay.
And that's a dangerous career.
Very dangerous.
Or let's say he was a police officer. Let's say he was an undercover drug detective, like a narcotics detective.
Yes.
Wouldn't you be telling him, I don't think you should do that job, I don't think you should get involved with that, I need you to call me at night when you're out or whatever?
Yeah,
I mean,
that's understandable.
it's totally understandable. And he could be saying, well, no, it's my career, it's your earplug. So can you hear?
I can hear.
Okay. And so I could see, you know, a woman being totally worried about what her husband's doing, and not from that he's going to fuck somebody, but he can fucking not come home that night.
Yeah.
You know, and so I could easily, it's a two-way street, and you kind of got to understand, you know, if you want him to sacrifice his career. Now, one of the advantages of dating models is they understand what I do, and I understand what they do, so there's a lot less jealousy, because I've tried to date like a girl who's like an accountant or something, and she's totally like, what do you mean you're taking pictures of a girl in her underwear? No, I'm the only girl you should be seeing in her underwear, you know, and it's hard to, like, you know, deal with that.
Especially an accountant.
Yeah.
They're pretty boring
They're pretty boring people.
Just numbers and
Yeah,
balancing.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know if she was an accountant, but she was something, she worked in an office,
Yeah.
and totally didn't understand, you know, the whole,
Yeah.
what do you mean you're backstage? You mean you're backstage while they're changing their clothes and you're interviewing people? I don't get it. I mean, you may see somebody naked. I'm like, yeah, probably.
Yeah,
What's the
happens.
big deal? It happens. And what's the big deal? I mean, this is the $1 million fashion show. You know,
Yeah.
there's people just running around crazy backstage before the show starts. But yeah, so if you're dating a model, it's, and if a model's dating, it doesn't have to be a photographer. I mean, it could be a makeup artist.
Yes.
You know, it could be a stylist. It could be a clothing designer and stuff like that. You know, it could be somebody in your business. And they do say technically that that's who you meet. If you meet somebody at your job, that relationship has a better chance of succeeding than if you just met somebody who's totally has no idea what you do for a living.
Yeah.
So like doctors should date other doctors, or nurses should date nurses, or lawyers should date other lawyers, or
Well, I used to be
somewhere.
a Hooters girl, so that
You should date other
wasn't
Hooter girls.
really worked for me per se.